Neanderthal Dave. Shoulders mobilized, right? It's moving a lot easier. Feels better, looking great, looking fantastic.
Feels great too.
So the second part that we're going to do for this is actually going to strengthen his shoulder, and more specifically some of the rotator cuff muscles that weren't working as hard as they should have been to begin with, which is why we're here in the first place. So that mobilization, that wrap there, works great for the short term. If that's all we do, it's going to have the same problem 2 days, 3 days, 4 days, 5 days, and that's why you have this, oh, it keeps coming and coming and coming, and you know what, just fix it versus just putting a Band-Aid on it. This is how we fix it. Find your favorite fluffy wall, preferably one that is shag, but if not, just whatever one isn't spiky, ideally.
This is nice.
Put your arm against the wall. Thumb up that way like you're hitchhiking, right? What we're gonna do is we're going to drag that arm down, pushing that shoulder forward. So you can see Dave's shoulder is rotating forward, really seeing that front part of the shoulder muscle kind of pushing and over-exaggerating going forward that way, right? And this is the tricky part. This is where the actual exercise comes into play. We want to learn how to control the shoulder and shoulder blade by pulling it back, right? He's not going to be leaning back. He's going to try to move nothing else other than his actual shoulder. So slowly bring that arm up, pull that shoulder down and back, and go back as high and as far as you can. So keep going, keep going, keep going. And once he gets to about 90, he's going to really start to feel that strain. And as he tries to go further and further and further, he's going to feel that pull in the back part of the shoulder, right back here. Those back, or rather posterior, kind of rotator cuff muscles. Feel a little bit of a strain there?
Yeah.
Good. Bring it back forward. Nice and slow and controlled. We're not pulling weight and just washing that wall. You're going under control, bringing it back, isolating these movements so you're actually creating some correct movement patterns and you're making your shoulder and shoulder blade more functional. Bring it back up. It's magic, isn't it?
Yeah, wow.
All the way, keep going. Look at you, being like a real Homo sapien, you.
Natural.
Beautiful.
Supernatural.
Step one to proper shoulder mechanics.